She went to what she describes to us in a date room, and those men then came to the room one by one. Every time the man came to the room, she refused to answer the door. At that point, after about the fourth or fifth customer that she refused to take, Mr. Williams came into the room. He brought 4 or 5 men with him, left them in the room, and they proceeded to gang rape this particular victim. After the men finished these acts, they threw money on the table. Mr. Williams then came into the room. The victim, overheard him saying to another female that the victim had netted him $900 or so that night. And then he told the victim, "I've been watching you." So this is not a simple, prostitution. This is a human trafficking ring where the defendant had several girls. After the rape, the victim became hysterical and started to make a scene, to the point where the defendant felt that she was going to be too much of a risk and a hazard, and he did not want to take her on anymore and dropped her off at the train station, which is at that time when the victim contacted the police. A rape kit was done. DNA and evidence was collected from the victim, and that has been sent to the GBI lab, and they're in the process of going through all of that and testing those items at this point, Your Honor. When the police responded, they also contacted the FBI. So the FBI and members of the Macon County Sheriff's Office responded to the victim and went back to the scene of the crime at the hotel that night. They spoke with 4 or 5 girls that were present there. All of them did not want to speak, or there were a couple of them that had their children with them. So the officers chose not to interview those particular women at that time. They did not want to make it a coercive situation since the children were there. But the women that they did interview said that they were scared to leave, that they felt threatened, that they witnessed Mr. Williams beat up other women who wanted to leave, and they knew that he was buying and selling other women. So they knew that they were not allowed to leave. Thank you.